Hi, Frank again from ButterflyMX's partner team. In this video, I'll guide you through a technical overview of the ButterflyMX video intercom, including the installation requirements and specifications. For this video, we'll be looking at the 12-inch surface intercom. Here's the mounting template, which is helpful for marking the drill holes to mount the backplate to the wall. Next, we have our 12-inch surface intercom. We'll take it out and put it to the side. Under the intercom, you'll find boxes around the sides. We'll open all of them and show you what comes inside. Here are the accessories that come with the intercom. On the left, you'll find the 24 VDC power supply. In the middle, you'll find some tools and other accessories. From bottom to top, we have a level, anchors, screws, a screwdriver, and connectors for the I/O port relays. Above that is the special tool required to unscrew the I/O port cover from the intercom. On the right-hand side, you'll find the keys to unlock and lock the intercom to the backplate. You'll also find a power dongle for the power supply, as well as a diode and a varistor. Let's take a closer look at the intercom now. Here's a look of the 12-inch surface intercom from the back. Using the keys provided, unlock the backplate to access the I/O port. Use the special tool provided to remove the I/O port cover. With the cover removed, you now have access to the I/O port where all the wires will be connected to the intercom. Each intercom will ship with a 24 VDC power supply that must be used. Keep in mind that third-party power supplies are not supported and that the power connector is different than our previous model. In addition, we require the use of an uninterruptible power supply, more commonly referred to as a UPS device. The UPS device is not included, so the installer or property will need to purchase one that meets our minimum specifications of 600 VA, 300 watts per intercom. The UPS must then be connected to a typical 110/120 VAC power outlet and cannot be plugged into a power surge protector or extension cable. For power runs that exceed the length of the power supply cable, you'll need to splice in the appropriate gauge wire, depending on the distance of the run. This is to ensure the intercom receives optimal power for operation. Specific wire gauge requirements can be found in our documentation. Ensure that the power connector is secured properly so it does not come loose or disconnected during the installation. Now that we've gone over the power requirements, we'll move on to the network requirements. The ButterflyMX intercom needs a reliable internet connection to provide optimal service. To provide internet to the video intercom, our preferred method is to run a Cat5e or a Cat6 cable from the router or network switch to the RJ45 port of the intercom. In regard to the bandwidth necessary for optimal service, we require a minimum upload and download speed of 2 megabits per second. DSL connections are not supported. Be aware of any high traffic devices such as CCTV or security cameras on the same network as the intercom, as it may affect the overall performance. In these cases, consider setting up the ButterflyMX intercom on its own connection to the internet. It's also important to note that when using a hardwired internet connection, you should never splice Ethernet cables, and you should not use couplers, extenders, or data jacks. If a hardwired connection is not possible, the ButterflyMX intercom supports Wi-Fi. Reach out to our support team who can assist the setup and always ensure a stable connection. Finally, the only time that networking may be required during an installation is when a property's network utilizes a firewall. In that case, please notify our support team so we can provide you with all the information you need to whitelist the MAC address of the intercom. Next, we'll discuss the relays and other connection ports of the intercom. Please use the provided connectors to secure the wires to the intercom. The relays enable the intercom to control external devices like doors or gates. It contains 4 dry contact relay outputs that can be triggered in different orders or individually to control up to 4 doors per intercom. The intercom also contains USB-A input for a keyboard and mouse for programming and troubleshooting. We also have 3 digital inputs that can be programmed for request to exit or door state sensor devices such as a push to exit button or motion sensor. Lastly, you'll find a Wiegand reader that is useful for existing systems where third-party Wiegand readers are required at the intercom's location, and it can replace existing Wiegand readers and connect directly to a third-party access control system. Please note that the Wiegand output and digital inputs are not currently supported. We'll make an announcement when these features become available. Once all of the wires have been connected, the intercom is ready for activation. Follow the instructions on the screen and call our support team, who will take care of the programming for you. Ensure you have the intercom serial number handy, which you can find on the back of the intercom. Thanks for watching. Up next, a short quiz on the material we covered in this video.